So for this problem, this is looking at a bakery and it's identifying the standard cost. And what it's doing here, it's identifying the standard quantity and the standard price. So this is identifying how much a quantity it should take to make a certain number of desserts, and the standard price for these quantities. So all of this information is provided in the problem in the book. So it identifies for you the quantity of flour and cocoa and sugar and so on, number of eggs that this product takes. So now that you know the standard, they're also in the problem, they've given you the information on how much it is per kilogram for each of these products. So it's kilogram or milliliters or so on. So the standard price for each of these products. Now for the eggs, they've quoted the price as $1.08 a dozen, but you only use 2, so you're going to take your $1.08, divide by your 12 eggs to come up with your price per egg. So that's 2 eggs times 0.09 or 9 cents per egg for 18 cents. And the rest, of course, is given to you in the in your problem. So the total cost here, so that's your direct materials. Then you're given the information in the chapter. It's telling you direct labor is 10 minutes. So we have to express that in terms of an hour. So 10 minutes is equal to 1/6 of an hour. So 1/6 times your 12 will give you $2 an hour. And your bakery overhead is at 30 minutes, well, half an hour. So half times $7, $3.50. So when you add all of this up here, you see your total standard cost for the product will be $8.39. So the next thing we want to look at is, what is your gross profit? So your gross profit is going to be your selling price, and you're given the selling price in the chapter or in the problem of $12. The standard cost, we just calculated $8.39, so your gross profit here is $3.61 per unit. And for requirement 3, here we're looking at the question, how often should Rachel reassess her standard quantities and standard prices? So for the quantities, she needs to focus on the prices of her quantities, because any of these ingredients can have a change in price, or your suppliers could increase the price of the eggs, the price of the flour, or the sugar, and anything can go up. This is sort of beyond your control. So she needs to focus on the prices, because if the cost of the ingredients are going to change, then this could result in lower profits. In terms of the quantity, there are standard quantities that these products require. So the only time you would reassess quantity is if you're going to bake more than one batch at a time. So if you bake more than one batch at a time, what this does is actually reduce your overhead. So if you're not going to increase your batches, you're not going to be looking at this side of the equation at all in terms of quantities. And that concludes problem 10-24.